Here's your wrestling news for January 3rd, 2022. And your headlines for today include: update on Roman Reigns' condition after positive test, what will happen to the Reigns-Lesnar WrestleMania match now, massive WrestleMania plans could change WWE's main roster as we know it, WWE to have a major problem with this year's Women's Royal Rumble match, Jon Moxley's first match back after inpatient rehab announced, who will Becky Lynch face at WrestleMania 38, why Scarlett Bordeaux is closing her Onlyfans revealed, WWE Hall of Famers respond to Usos using their finisher at Day 1, and more. We are kicking off today with WWE Day 1 as Universal Champion Roman Reigns was pulled from the show after testing positive, and his match with Brock Lesnar was called off. This marks the first pay-per-view since SummerSlam 2020 that the Tribal Chief has missed, and we have an update on SmackDown's top superstar. Speaking to Sports Illustrated following their successful title defense, SmackDown Tag Team Champions the Usos spoke about working with Reigns and what their cousin is doing now. "It felt off not having the Tribal Chief around," said Jey Uso. "This match was for him. We represented, and he's gonna be okay. He's home resting and maybe playing some Call of Duty. We're gonna see him back soon." Jimmy added that it was strange to not see Reigns headline the show, but the Tribal Chief's health comes before anything else. There's no word from WWE themselves as to when Reigns will be back, but for now, WWE is without the head of the table. Day 1 certainly didn't go as the company had planned, as Brock Lesnar was never meant to leave as WWE Champion, but this reportedly won't have much impact on future plans. When Ringside News asked about what the future holds for Lesnar in his long-rumored Universal title match at WrestleMania with Roman Reigns, a source from Creative made it clear that, quote, "the Mania plans have not changed." The same source added that the only change is that these circumstances will enhance the story between Reigns, Brock, and Paul Heyman, which has been playing out in recent weeks on SmackDown. The long-established plans have been a face Lesnar to challenge the heel Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania, which should establish once and for all whose side Paul Heyman is on. The plan has always been for this to solely be a Universal title bout, and it could be that Lesnar's new reign is also one of his shortest if WWE keeps up with this original plan. Between Reigns' positive test and Lesnar's win last Saturday, WWE will have to come up with something big to get back on course, but according to those in the company, it'll be business as usual on the road to WrestleMania 38. For now, the plan remains for Roman Reigns to face Brock Lesnar in what's expected to be the main event of Night 2 of WrestleMania, but Brock's title win may have added some huge stakes to the match. During the Bryan and Vinny show, Bryan Alvarez discussed the April show and said that one suggestion made backstage is for Lesnar to be champion going into WrestleMania. Alvarez added that this would either lead to a title unification match, merging the WWE and Universal titles into one sole championship, or it could be a non-title affair for bragging rights, much like at Survivor Series. Choosing option A would mean that whoever holds the one WWE World title from here on would have to work both Raw and SmackDown, effectively doubling their work schedule. Option B, however, would mean that WrestleMania 38 would go on without a WWE or Universal title match, which would be a huge blow for the company's promotional material. Lesnar-Reigns may remain the plan for WrestleMania, but there's a lot that can happen between now and April, and WWE has some tough decisions to make over the next 3 months. This month, WWE will host its annual Royal Rumble pay-per-view, which for the 5th consecutive year will have a 30-woman Royal Rumble match. Since 2018, Asuka, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and Bianca Belair have all won the match, but WWE is facing a major problem with this year's contest. During Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer explained that thanks to the mass cuts over the past year, there aren't 30 women on the main roster. If we take out the reigning Raw and SmackDown Women's Champions, as well as inactive wrestlers like Alexa Bliss, Maurice, or Asuka, then WWE only has 16 active women eligible for the match. Meltzer said that due to WWE wanting the match to be seen as equal to the Men's Rumble, that he's sure there'll still be 30 women in the match, but names will have to be borrowed from NXT. We can also expect legends from the past to be a part of this year's Women's Royal Rumble match, as the past year or so of cuts has decimated the number of superstars. AEW news now, as in early November, Jon Moxley entered into inpatient rehab to work on his alcohol abuse issues. It was an incredibly brave decision for Moxley to make, and now his first match back has been confirmed. At GCW Dive 4 this past weekend, TNA veteran Homicide won the Do or Die Rumble match, earning an opportunity at Moxley's GCW World Championship. It was later confirmed that this title match will happen on January 23rd at the Hammerstein Ballroom, marking Moxley's first match since Wrestling Revolver Tales from the Ring 4 on October 30th, 2021, where he beat Jimmy Jacobs. We'll have to see what shape Moxley is in once he makes his in-ring return, but the fact that he's ready to wrestle again is a great sign for the former AEW World Champion. Back to WWE, as Becky Lynch has held championship gold ever since her return at SummerSlam 2021 and is expected to remain Raw Women's Champion until WrestleMania. Despite dispatching Liv Morgan at Day 1, it seems that their feud is far from over, but the man is looking ahead to the biggest show of the year. On his show, Dave Meltzer said that the current plan is for Lynch to face Bianca Belair at WrestleMania, and said that WWE booked last Saturday's Raw Women's title match in a way to keep the feud with Morgan going. WrestleMania 38 is 89 days away, so WWE needs something going before the EST of WWE enters her second Mania as the challenger. As for how Belair earns a title shot, that remains to be seen, but with the current plan for Lynch-Belair in April, don't be surprised if Bianca makes history as the first two-time Women's Royal Rumble match winner. When WWE released Scarlett Bordeaux in November, The Smoke Show didn't waste time in announcing that she'd be making an Onlyfans account, something fans had wanted to see long before her departure. As an incredibly beautiful young woman, Bordeaux is having major success selling exclusive photos and videos to her fans, but now she's had too much success to handle. In a post on her page, Bordeaux said she is shutting down the custom requests option on her page due to the sheer massive volume of requests being sent her way. Between her OnlyFans and the multiple bookings she's received since her release, Bordeaux has certainly been kept busy since November, as being let go by the biggest promotion in the world may have actually been the best thing to happen to her. And we're ending with more from Day 1, as the Usos retained their SmackDown Tag Team titles in the show's opener, but did so with a very familiar move. In the climax of the match, the brothers hit the 3D, made famous by WWE Hall of Famers the Dudley Boys, a move that didn't go unnoticed by fans. While some didn't agree with the Usos using the 3D, this new finisher has got the seal of approval by the Dudleys, as Bully Ray tweeted that he has nothing but love for Jimmy and Jay. Devon Dudley also called the move a great way for the match to end and praised both teams who opened Day 1. Instead of the 3D, the Usos have rechristened the move 1D for One and Done, and we can expect more of the 1D on TV, as approved by the two legends who made the move famous. Well guys, that's our news for today. Please share your comments below. Also hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to receive all notifications. And as always, thanks for watching.